Okay, here we are. November 23rd. It's called Playful. And this is such a cute painting. It looks different than it did last night when you finished painting it.
Yeah, it does to me too. How does it look different? What do you remember from last night?
It didn't look as playful. Well, it wasn't as bright and
Yeah,
clear like the background pictures are so pretty and clear.
yeah, that makes a big difference. That figure on that brown figure that's floating in the air really seems to be stands out more,
Yeah,
and
yeah, it does.
stands out from the background.
And I can see the insides better of these figures. I couldn't see this as well.
Yeah,
That's really cute there. Your creatures inside of creatures.
yeah, they stand out more when I put a shadow filter on it, so it makes what's dark lighter, and it makes what's light stay the same.
Uh-huh.
So it's not like making everything brighter, but just what's dark, it lets it be a little brighter.
Uh-huh.
So that made those those figures in the center of those brown shapes stand out more.
Mm-hmm. This is really a cool figure.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like looks like a woman with her hands on her hips and she's kind of dancing.
Mm-hmm.
And you see her leg and her toe coming out of her dress.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, I didn't notice the toe.
I didn't either.
Oh, the face is up here. Yeah, the nose and mouth.
Yeah. And she has a pair of antlers on.
Yeah. Of course, this is adorable. Do you see that as a bird?
Um, no, I didn't think of it as a bird, but I can sort of see that now.
Do you think of this as an underwater picture?
No, I don't. I think of that bird, maybe it's an owl because it doesn't have a beak.
Uh-huh.
I see that as flying. Could be underwater though, couldn't it?
Well, yeah, it could be. But then you could also, you see the sky and, the background could be underwater, but it also could be mountains and,
Yeah.
all that.
Uh-huh.
This
Do you see that uh, dog over on the bottom right?
uh-huh. Sitting in a basket.
Yeah.
You, I always find these white spaces interesting. How did they get there?
Yeah.
This one over here looks like it was put in there on
Yeah.
purpose.
They're like aboriginals. They were here before anybody else came.
Uh-huh.
And they just haven't been pushed out yet.
Uh-huh. Well, the background is playful too. The way your brush just waves freely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sort of the top brush stroke is just a straight across. And the one under that is sort of wavy, like you said.
Yeah. Yeah, and they really set a nice tone. And your other brush strokes are kind of the same way.
I like the red that the little dog is looking into the fire almost, or some kind of a
Mhm.
red area that's
Yeah.
has some warmth.
Uh-huh.
And it's the blue and the red together that make a contrast.
Mhm.
The over on the bottom right side, the long blue stretch there. Um, it looks like those three figure, or that at least the one in the middle looks like a fish jumping out of the water.
You mean one of these things?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, and the one
Yeah,
to
like a fish. Yeah.
the one to the right of it also
Yeah.
looks like
And it's too, yeah.
jumping out of the water.
Looks like a flying fish.
Yeah, it's coming back into the water.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what that big brown figure is doing. That's up in the air, is diving off and then coming down into the water again.
Mhm.
So that's what I saw as the playfulness, was those figures there, those four figures over the water.
Yeah. Really fun. Really fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that about the fish because I didn't see this as the water. When I saw an underwater scene, I was just seeing the whole thing underwater. Now I see that
Mhm.
water down here and the rest is up above the water.
Uh-huh. Well, could all be underwater too.
Yeah.
There's sort of air bubbles around different places too, those white things that you're talking about. But just above that, those three fish, there's some white bubbles. Do you see them?
These, oh, right here.
Yeah.
They're cute. Yeah.
So they could be water bubbles. All right, Catherine, let's stop